Greetings, United fans from all over the world. Uh, Welcome to United Milele, the number one social platform where you get the latest news in regards to Manchester United. So today we're going to speak about a few transfers, targets that Manchester United wanted and are currently trying to get. So we're going to start by Mason Mount from Chelsea. So we had a bid for 40 million euros that was rejected by Chelsea for Mason Mount. And United are trying to get the 24-year-old player from Chelsea. And we've seen that they are trying to get more money for him. And I'm not sure if it's going to work for them because now Mason Mount is going to be out of contract next summer. So next summer he can leave for free, and Chelsea are trying to play hardball, trying to get more money for him. As far as I'm concerned, I know that it's only Manchester United that is only the team that is interested in him, and this can be tricky for Chelsea because if there's no other team that is interested in Mason Mount, he could leave next summer for free. The other transfer that I want to speak about is Min Jae. We've seen that Manchester United have been interested with Min Jae from Napoli, and he has a release clause. And Manchester United are willing to be able to pay the release clause so that they can get Min Jae. But we've had interesting news this week that Bayern also want to sign Min Jae. I'm not sure what's going to go on this transfer, but I know if Bayern are interested in someone, they always get their person. I'm also going to speak about Rasmus Haaland, the youngster from Atalanta. Manchester United are interested in him, and I'm sure they can get him because he's in the same agency as our manager, Erik ten Hag. So I know this can be an easy transfer if everything is set. I'm also going to talk about Kane to United. I'm not sure about this because we know Daniel Levy, the CEO of Tottenham, is a really hard person to negotiate with, and it can be a problem trying to get a player from Tottenham, such as Harry Kane. Is their legend, their living legend. So it's going to be hard trying to get Kane from Tottenham to Manchester United. We've seen also reports early this morning that Manchester United have been trying to revive their interest on Victor Osimhen. I know their manager Luciano Spalletti has left Napoli, and now they don't have a manager. And I can see that sometimes when a manager leaves the club, some of the players will also want to leave, try new challenges. And I'm sure Victor Osimhen is wants to come to the Premier League. It's something that he stayed when he recently got an award for the best striker in Serie A, and he's really interested to coming to the Premier League. And I know if Manchester United bid for him, he'll be willing to come. So let's see how that goes. But I know they'll want a lot of money, more than 100 million euros. I'm also going to speak about Andre Onana. So this is the Inter Milan goalkeeper, but previously played for Ajax under Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag knows Andre Onana, and is a sort of keeper that Erik ten Hag would want at United because he knows the system that Erik ten Hag plays, and that's a really big thing for Erik ten Hag. De Gea, he was supposed to sign a new deal. We're not sure about what has happened, but the idea was for him to lower his wages so that he could sign the new deal. For Andre Onana, I'm not sure what Manchester United is planning, or just rumors that they're interested in him, but I know Inter Milan need to sell players, and I'm sure they're going to put a hefty price tag on him, 40 million euros and above, and I'm not sure if Manchester United are willing to pay that sort of money as of now. I'm also going to speak about Alessia Russo. Is the striker for our women's team, and we've had news yesterday that she left She's going to leave at the end of June. So I'm not sure why Manchester United have not tried to negotiate with her and see if they can keep her in the club, because I know she's a really good player for us. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but I believe this is a huge loss for United, especially this season where they tried to win the Women's League and they were almost there. But Chelsea, they're a really good team. So that's a huge loss, a huge loss for Manchester United women. We've also had news yesterday that Manchester United were interested with Strasbourg's Habib Diarra, and they had a verbal approach rejected by Strasbourg for midfielder Habib Diarra, holding talks around a possible 11 million euros deal. Nothing written, just verbal. Olympique Marseille and Lens are also interested, as many clubs. So United are trying to get a versatile midfielder to be an addition to what we already have. And I know right now, because we don't have a very big transfer war chest, we are trying to get players for the least price as possible. So let's see how it goes. Some of you requested me to do a story around Frimpong, the right back that we were interested in. I can say that he could be the least of the targets that we want right now, because the emergence of, or the resurgence of, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Before, we were interested in him because Aaron Wan-Bissaka was not playing to how Erik ten Hag wanted. But we've seen at the end of the season that Erik ten Hag loved playing Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and is actually one of the best players that we've had during the end of the season. You can see during the FA Cup final, he was the one who won us the penalty. So with the resurgence of him, I can say that the Frimpong deal is out. We can say that it's over, but we'll wait and see. But I think now a goalkeeper is a priority, a striker is priority, and maybe another midfielder. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and with this you'll be supporting the channel and helping us make more content for you guys. Thank you. See you in the next video.